Okay, folks, so out here with this brand new lens that I got that I literally just bought and took to the Bahamas. And so wanted to do a kind of a quick little review on this thing since I've been using it for the past week or so. As you can see in the background right here, got some nice, well, ocean. And then you can kind of see a little cruise ship back there. Yeah, really nice there. What I do want to do is I want to test this lens out and show you guys the performance of this thing. But I do want to show you some pictures that I've already taken throughout the week and let you see how it looks. This thing is pretty incredible. Yeah, I don't know. There's just something about it when you zoom in at 200% and take a picture. It doesn't matter if it's F2.8 or F4.0. It doesn't matter, to be honest with you. So I'm kind of thinking of the G versus the GM. You know, so what's the big deal about it? Because once you zoom in, it's kind of like the background's all blur anyway. So yeah, anyway, I want to do a little test and show you guys some live footage here and let you see how it is. This is going to be a mix of photos and videos. Once again, this is the Sony 70 to 200 GM2. So right now shooting at 70 millimeter. Let's just see if I can get the cruise ship over there. It's really tiny. That's 70 right there. We go into 200 now. That's 200 right there. Yeah, there's a significant difference between 70 and 200, but I still feel like 200 is just not enough when it comes to a zoom standpoint. I don't feel like it's enough. So there's this one fly on the beach right here. I'm going to see if I can track it and take a shot there. By the way, that fly right there was at 200. This is a beautiful family walking over here. I'm going to do a 200. And here's the 70. So over here we got some really nice building going. There's some people setting up with the lawn chairs and everything. That's 200 right there. Beautiful family on the beach. Let's make sure they don't notice me. Here we go. Now let's get some building shots here. Here's a 200 on the building shot. And then, actually that was 70. Let's do that 70 again. So here's some 70 shots. And zoom in all the way to 200. Kind of show you what it looks like right there. Some nice looking top of the building right there. Here's a 70 shot. And then 200. So let's talk about tracking real quick. I mean, I think a lot of people that are watching this already know that Sony has great tracking. I'm using an A7C, which tracks really good already. A7 IV is even better. But I just want to mention that in photo mode, I mean, this thing is fantastic. It's one of the most amazing tracking tech I've ever seen. And this lens is fast. Like, as soon as I press the button halfway down, already it's just tracking quick, really quick. Such an amazing piece of tech. Whoa. That's a lightning storm right there, boys. All right, so gonna do some video right now. Have it set on 4K at 24 FPS. Gonna try to do the cruise ship out there at 200. Let's see. So I'm gonna do 70. Go ahead and record, and I'm gonna start zooming in. So that's 200 right there. Not a lot at all, guys. Not a lot at all. With A7C, I can actually tap to record. So one thing that's hard about zooming in at 200 and trying to do video is you see the handshaking. It's a little bit difficult. I mean, even with OSS on, it's still pretty shaky, I would say. So let's see what happens if I track this gentleman right here. He is actually very GQ-ish. See if I can track him. I need a... There we go. I think I'm still tracking him. Don't know. Yeah, I'm still tracking him. Let's take a look at the wave real quick. With the wave, you can't really track the wave per se. So I'm going to manually focus on the wave. This is at 200, by the way. Let's take a look at 70. Once again, I'm still manually focusing on the wave. This is autofocus, by the way, not manually tracking. Okay, I do have a couple birds over here. Let's see if I can get them. It's amazing that I'm on the beach and I have to try to find seagulls, you know. It's kind of weird, right? All right, so let's talk about video really quickly. With this lens right here, maybe it's just A7C, but I noticed when you zoom all the way into 200 millimeter and you start recording, for some reason it won't focus on anything. It's just like a blur. So you have to kind of zoom back out to 70 millimeter, and then after it gets all its focus, and then you can zoom back into 200 millimeter. So it's kind of weird that way. I'm not sure why it does that, to be honest with you, but that's been really consistent to me, which I'm fine with. It's not a big deal. So since we're talking about zoom, let's talk about the zoom ring real quick. The zoom ring is very responsive and buttery smooth. I haven't used the GM1 on this model at all, so I don't know how nice it is over there, but on the GM2 right here, it's definitely very buttery smooth. I mean, it is the smoothest I've ever used, ever. I mean, I use mostly prime, but you know, even those have like focus rings, so yeah, very smooth on this one. I can actually keep it pretty stable while I am zooming in. It'll be nice if you have a tripod to go along with it, but I'm mostly handheld. So yeah, very smooth on the zoom ring for sure. So the last thing is that you can actually, this lens can stay like this, and you can actually twist the lens to where it goes vertical. Super useful right there. For in case you see the little tripod mount right here, you can actually have it however way you want. So you can have it upside down, sideways, all that good stuff. And so that's really useful right there. That's something that I really didn't know, or people who don't have any experience with these kind of lens like me. Okay, well guys, that's it right there. It's starting to rain out here and I don't want to get this lens too wet. That's it for me. I hope you guys find this review useful, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. No! Don't get the 70 to 200 wet. Let me tell you, Bahamas, it just burst of rain all of a sudden. It already rained earlier. I thought we were safe. Anyway, going back in.